Kanji, 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 the bane of my existence. I failed 2 years of Japanese school because of it. Well, that, not listening to a single thing my teacher ever said. When I was a tiny, squeaky kid, I used to attend a Saturday Japanese school, paying for it out of my hard-earned money from nappy modelling, all just to speak English. Yeah, I guess I didn't figure out that you're meant to speak Japanese at Japanese school, so I'd speak in English the whole time. I don't think my mates got it either. Probably why I was segregated as the idiots of the school. In good old hindsight, I really should have made the most out of it. I may have had a fat head back then, but that wasn't because I was smart. I never studied. All my other friends from primary school had free weekends where I was locked away in Japanese Saturday prison for, admittedly, only half a day. I couldn't do work to save my life. I used to hide my homework from my mum, who I wouldn't even practice speaking Japanese with. But somehow, I don't even know how, she would find it. And not even my dad could save me then. Despite those torturous lessons from her, which I definitely appreciate now, I failed a year. And then another. Failing a year at this school meant redoing the whole thing. So all my friends from my class went shooting up a year, while I stayed. So lonely. To be frank, I started to give up. I had no friends in my new class. The only times I got to see my friends was in the playground at break time. Oh, which is another story. Not really, but this school was like twice the size of my English one. Everything there was big for some reason. From the colossal football field, the gigantic monkey bars, and the huge climbing frames. I swear, I fell off the top of that thing so many times I don't even know I'm alive today. With hundreds of other kids from all ages running around this football pitch, with often only one teacher on duty, it was chaos. Balls would be flying everywhere. Oh god, there was always that one annoying little thing who would annoyingly kick our balls off the pitch and laugh. So we kicked their balls into oblivion. Footballs, that is. We never kicked them in the balls, don't worry. But we should have taken it in turns. The Japanese school was basically split into two, with half the kids who were fluent and the rest of us idiots. So there was a language barrier of sorts, especially in the playground or for school events. Teachers would tell us off for running in the hallways in angry Japanese, but we didn't even know what they're saying, or at least pretended not to, so we just carried on running. Though it was embarrassing for me when the more fluent kids my age would speak perfect Japanese to their parents and I'd barely understand a thing they were saying. Despite all the fun I was having, the academic side was rubbish. Eventually I dropped out. I did my Japanese GCSEs at least. Got an A. Well, all my friends got an A star, yeah. After that I stopped speaking Japanese entirely and of course started to forget. I neglected my other half, pretended I wasn't Japanese. A story for another time. I should stop feeling sorry for myself because I'm a Londoner and I've got the British spirit, yes. But that's the thing. I'm not even really proud of that anymore, considering the state of this nation. So recently, I've taken more of an interest in my other half again, and I've actually started learning it properly this time. And it seems my days of staring into space during lessons somehow paid off, because my accent is pretty much 100%. My grammar is also mostly there, but that's where kanji comes back in. Or more like goes flying out the window. Oh, I hated it as a kid. For those that don't know, Japanese basically is 3 alphabets. You have hiragana and katakana, the base 46 vowels written in 2 different ways. Pretty easy. But with kanji, there are as many as 50,000 of the buggers out there, with the average Japanese person knowing around 2,000 to 3,000 characters. The other 47,000, probably just some product of some bored monk with way too much spare time. I have a love-hate relationship with them, the kanji, not the monks. It's bloody hard to learn them all, but the thing is, they're vital in conveying the meaning of a word, while also making it clear when new words begin and end in a sentence, since the Japanese language has no spaces whatsoever. Wait. Oh, the years of my life I could save if they're just bloody spaces. Maybe, I don't know. I complain, but each and every kanji is like its own art piece. They're so amazing to look at. It's just so difficult to learn them at times. Oh, I don't know. If you're learning Japanese, you probably know my pain. When it comes to learning a language, or any skill for that matter, often the hardest part is just sticking at it. Most of us just want to see instant results without putting the work in. And when we don't feel like we've improved quickly enough, we feel like giving up. Most of us are so bloody lackadaisical, but once you get over that, you start having fun with it. Kanji was part of that bump on my road to connect me with my other half. This time I'm going to have a proper go at it, like another 2 minutes. Yeah! So how about you? What's your experience of learning a second language? Or a third language? Don't know how you do that, but what keeps you going even when it gets tough? I'd love to know. Be sure to share your thoughts in the comments below. If you like the video, leave a like. If you want to subscribe, you know. Anyway, thanks for watching. Mata ne!